Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tyra and today I chose violence, okay? I will be going ahead and chopping up some of my plants so I can go ahead and start propagating. I was more so leaning towards waiting on my plants to grow a little bit more before chopping them up, but I just do not want to wait. I don't want to wait. So I'm going to grab the closest pair of scissors and just go ahead and start chopping and bring you guys along with me. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have my supplies, which are these regular Scotch scissors. Definitely not pruning shears, but this is what I have, okay? This is what I have. This is what we're going to work with. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So today's video, you can probably guess you can probably guess by now what plants we're propagating. So it'll be my monkey tail here, which if you guys recall, maybe I can do a side by side, but this thing has been growing like crazy since that last plant tour video. It has really taken off. So I'm actually kind of nervous about this because I'm like, is this gonna stunt the growth if I just start hacking at it? We'll see. The next plant will be my fern leaf cactus, and since that video as well, there's been a lot more growth on that little nub it's pushing out. I don't know much about the process of propagating this, but I'm gonna chop it up and then do my research later. And then also, of course, my skimpy looking Hoya linearis. I have a few vines that I think I feel comfortable to chop up. Is it gonna look cute? No, but I mean, does it look cute now? No. So I might as well, just go ahead and try to get some more stems at the top to fill out. There is one stem in particular that's kind of like I'm ready to let go, and it's this one right here with just these two little pieces at the end, and it's kind of bare at the bottom. So I'm looking forward to chopping that, but everything else, like chopping this one vine, is gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt me. Chopping these is gonna sting a little bit. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get to cutting. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. What if they don't recover? What if it's too soon? Like, I guess only one way to find out, right? So on this one right here, I'm going to, so on this plant in particular, I'll go ahead and get started with the monkey tail, because these areas, like I was kind of saying, that thin out, it actually thickened up. It went skinny and then thickened up. So I'm gonna cut at the skinny points and just kind of see what happens. This, since these legs, I don't know what to call it, tails, since these tails are fairly consistent in the thickness and whatever, I'm gonna leave these two alone. So it's gonna look a little awkward, but I'm fine with that. So let's just go ahead and just let's just go ahead and do it. Okay. I did it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Let's go in for the next piece here. Look at it. I can't believe I just did that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to feel right now. So let's just move right along. I'm laughing out of total shock, disbelief. But here's my two wonky little pieces. So it's my understanding, I have done a little bit of research on the monkey tail, so It's my understanding I'm supposed to let these ends callus off and before I stick it in water or soil, or I guess whatever I decide to do. So yeah, I'm gonna give these a few days. I'm gonna sit them outside on my balcony, let them harden off, and then see what happens. So the next plant we have here is the fern leaf. I guess I'll just take one cutting from each, right? So we'll just go add a little diagonal here. Okay. And then the same for right here. This little growth point is so cute, by the way. I was actually just kind of concerned that this wasn't gonna do anything for me for a long time, but here we go. And I wonder what the roots look like. I haven't looked at the roots of this plant, like even after getting it. I just kind of put it in its place and left it, but let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's not root bound, which is a good thing. I'm trying not to make too much of a mess, but okay. It probably could use a good water. I just go based off of the weight of the pot for most of my plants. Well, all of them. I just go off the weight of the pot. If it's really light, I'll go ahead and water it. And I also bottom water. I don't really top water my plants like that, just to try to cut down on the fungus gnat issue. But yeah, so here's my little pieces of fern leaf cactus. Like I said, I'll have to look I have to look something up as far as, you know, what to do next on these. So that's always exciting. And last but definitely not least, y'all can tell I've been kind of, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. They're just now kind of starting to hang. But the top looks crazy, right? Like I have to do something. I can't just go on like this. How about this? It's gonna take me baby steps. It's gonna be baby steps with this one. I'm only gonna do, I don't know. Look at me stalling and procrastinating. So I'm definitely gonna do this one stem that's looking a little scraggly, right? Like that's a definite, like, you gotta go. So let's just go ahead and snip that. That's gone. Wait, was this the right stem? This wasn't the right stem. Well, we can't go back. Now where's the stem I was actually talking about? Oh, right beside it. Of course, it's right here. Where are my glasses? That's the question right now. Where are my glasses? So let's go ahead and give this a snip here. This was the actual stem I meant to cut. Oh, can y'all see that? This was the actual stem I meant to cut with the leggy. Neither here nor there now. I mean, it is what it is. So that's two pieces. I think I'm okay with leaving it at that, honestly. Maybe just one more piece, right? Let's see, which one am I okay with chopping off? I think I can cut this stem off too. We'll stop here at this last one. So here we go. So not that big of a difference But like I said, baby steps, baby steps. As these stems grow longer, of course, I'm definitely going to be chopping them, putting them back in the top, and just watching it grow so full and luscious. That was a little bit scary, not gonna lie. I don't know if I was ready to do that, but it's done now. So I will just keep you guys updated on what happens with these cuttings. Like, I'm just totally shocked at myself. Like I said, I just woke up and decided today is the day. And I am glad that I'm doing it now while it's still the growing season. So they have a pretty good chance of surviving, since it's not like the winter time and, you know, the sun's out for less hours, and, you know, y'all know how it goes. So here's my 3 little Hoya linearis stems. Here are my 2 fern leaf pieces and my 2 monkey tail. So thank you guys for hanging out with me while I do this little pruning here, impromptu pruning, totally not planned, just kind of like kind of just want to go ahead and just do it, you know. And yeah, so I'm going to take you guys around and show you guys some of the updates from my plant tour video. I think I have enough of exciting things to kind of show you guys. Yeah, just some things are happening. So I definitely want to just kind of throw that in here just to wrap up the video. So according to the research I've just done in the past 5 minutes, the Hoya are good to just go inside of water, like straight from a cutting into water. So that's what I have here. And the other cuttings, like I said, are going to be sitting outside, just kind of chilling for a couple of days before I pot them up and lightly water them until they're, you know, fully rooted and ready to be reintegrated back into their mother plant. So yeah, with all that being said, let's just go ahead and jump into these little mini updates from the plant tour. The repot, yeah, that's the video. I keep saying the plant tour, but I'll show you guys some updates from the repots, and I will go ahead and wrap this up for y'all. So this is my newest leaf that was emerging from the repot video. It has came out, and I'm pretty sure it's fully kind of hardened off by now, but yeah, got some little bit of variegation right there. But yeah, this is how the leaf turned out. So this is the one of the holiday cactus. Which holiday, I have no idea, but there's so much little new growth points shooting out from this plant since repotting it as well, which is super exciting. And here's the other holiday cactus. Not too much activity going on, but there's some little, let me see if I can get a better look. There's some growth right here. And where else? Let's see. A little bit of nubs here on the tip of this plant here. But yeah. During the plant tour, I also forgot to mention that I have this plant here from the mass extinction, I guess I could call it, from my beginner LECA video. This is the plant from that video. So one did make it. I don't know how I forgot. Like I said, they're still being, you know, they're not in perfect condition, but she's still here. She's alive years later. I don't know how I forgot. So, and it also has this little peduncle. Yeah, so maybe I'll have some flowers soon. So, sorry I forgot about you, but yeah, I still have one of the plants. So there's that. And last but definitely not least, I have here another burro's tail. I went and found another one that was even more long and luscious. So yeah, I'm obsessed. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Later.